Wondering how to get rid of the unwanted fat that you just can't seem to shed despite diet and exercise?
Dr. Patrick Bazil gives us the scoop on CoolSculpting Elite, a non-invasive treatment with real results that eliminates body fat in 9 FDA-cleared areas to help achieve your desired body contouring goals.
Hi, thanks for having us. Today I'm teaming up with Allergan Aesthetics to go over one of the most popular procedures in our practice, CoolSculpting Elite. I'm joined by Remus here, who is one of my CoolSculpting Elite patients. CoolSculpting Elite is the only FDA-cleared, cold-based, non-surgical treatment that uses a process called cryolipolysis to permanently remove fat from 9 FDA-cleared areas of the body. A typical session can last anywhere from 35 minutes to several hours, depending on the number of areas we are going to treat. We also have dual applicators and can treat multiple areas of the body at once. Typically, we can expect to see the results at about 1 to 3 months after your last treatment. A common question we get is, who is a good candidate for CoolSculpting Elite? And the answer is anybody that has stubborn areas of fat that are non-responsive to diet and exercise. Remus was an excellent candidate for CoolSculpting Elite because he maintains a very healthy lifestyle, is active, but just had those stubborn areas of fat in his flank and abdominal area that wouldn't go away.
As I got older, my metabolism started to slow down, and I had a lot of competing priorities between work and starting a family, so it's hard to find time to follow a serious diet and to increase the number of workouts I did per week. Once I learned about CoolSculpting Elite, I thought it would be a good addition to my overall journey, especially when I was informed that there was little to no downtime, so I'd be able to go about my day after treatment. About 2 months ago, I was evaluated to ensure I would be a good candidate for the treatment. After being approved, Dr. Basil and I worked together to create a unique treatment plan just for me. I received my first CoolSculpting Elite treatment on my flanks, and so far I'm really happy with the results. These results inspired me to come back to Dr. Basil's office today to work on another area, my abdomen. During the treatment, there's a sensation of coldness. After about 10 minutes or so, the area goes numb. Once the area is numb, I can relax and just hang out. And at the end, there's a short massage that some people find uncomfortable, but to me, it's similar to a sports massage.
A common question we get is how many sessions someone's going to need with CoolSculpting Elite. Usually I tell my patients to expect about 2 sessions, separated about 6 to 8 weeks apart. But it really depends on how many areas we're going to treat, and you should really work with your licensed healthcare professional to come up with a tailored plan for you. If someone's interested in CoolSculpting Elite, I recommend going on CoolSculpting.com and reading the full safety information. You can also click on that QR code and use the Find the Provider tool to find someone near you who has been fully trained and can help you getting started on this journey.